sharpen your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream.
Welcome back, y'all, to another race. We're here at the Nurburgring Endurance 2 and Group 3 cars. I get up this morning, no practice, and I jump in this race and end up jumping into the highest ranking race I've ever been in a while. From me and P15's the only C drivers in this race, from 13 up to P8 are B drivers, and from P7 all the way up to the P1 are A plus drivers. P2 at DJ is really, really fast. All right, let's jump in here and see how it went down. I'm going to do it in this view because when I seen how high the strength of the field was, I didn't even record it, so I'm going to take this off the replay. But we'll go the first go on the way I did it when I was racing, and then we'll go back and check how it all took place. All right, y'all. See you in the race. Alright, we just try to keep it chilled here, hopefully. Is what we was thinking the whole time anyway. Just try to learn something from all this. A lot of Porsches in here. Excuse me. The track starts getting a little more intense from here on around because it gets narrow, so it gets really tense. Logan's still hanging in there back here. Oop, we had one off there. Alright, we're up one spot anyway. Oh Lord, I got smoke flying everywhere. Oh, give him a little tap. Alright, they go off here and we get collected in this. Alright, with my clean race bonus, I'm staying over here to give them space to get on around because I messed up. Dirty tires and got front damage. We're still trying to stick with them though. I got two off in the grass here. They're all over the place. Wasn't nowhere to go here. They wasn't even on their brakes. So I end up getting involved in that one. Oop, and I hadn't caught the grass. Got front wheel damage again on the opposite side. We're up to P9 already. But at this point, I seen P10 was coming, boy, they was a flying. So I started pushing with everything I got. They're closing in fast. Oh, how about had it lost there. That gets them closer. They're right there. I already know they're faster than me, so if they get up close enough to go for the overtake, I was just going to let them have it and then tuck in behind them and then make a mistake again there. They're really coming now. This race was pretty intense. I didn't have no practice. It's 6:30 in the morning. Bird just turned it on and jumped on and seen all this. But I thought, well, it'd be a good learning stage anyway. They get a good run up through here. I go a little wide here and make a mistake. So I stay over here until they get by. And I just tuck in behind them. I cracked. Even at this point, I was thinking P10. I wasn't even expecting it. I figured I'd be in the back all the roads. I get on the daggone candy striper, and they're not too sweet, that's for sure. Trying to carry speed in there to keep up with P9. And right through here, I noticed I start catching them again, and I figured seen why. They just held it wide open, I think, down through there and just rode the guardrail. Ooh, we tried to like darn to keep it as far as we could over there in case they come back out. Now they went off back there, made a mistake, but boy, they're still hammering it down coming. Got one going in the wrong direction there. There's a good storyline about that one back there. They got what they deserved, that's for sure. We'll take a look at it here in a minute, what happened there. Now we're up to P8. I'm at 7 cars in this race was A+ drivers. spoiler coming in that Porsche. That Porsche is fast through the twisty bits, but this car will pull away from it down the straights with ease. No problemo. See ya. But they quick in the turns. If they're on you in the turns, they're getting you. That's for sure. That was a heck of a race. I loved it because I mostly was just racing incidents. They are one dirty driver in this race, but we didn't. We was lucky not to get with them. We'll check it out, y'all. All right, y'all. We'll just start the race right here. That way we can see. We're about mid-pack, so we got 7 going forward and 8 going backwards. But this is the beginning of the A+ drivers anyway. We'll go ahead and jump in here. You'll notice these A drivers will take a different race line down through here. They kind of split the lines in 2 different lines. Trying to force their way through the inside there, were they? Alright, back in here's where that all takes place up through here. These 2 right here. But once DJ gets the lead, he just jets. Or they jet, I don't know who they are. I know they fast. Alright, in this race, you're going to see this one start blocking. And then they end up, pretty much every racer comes narrow, ends up giving them their just dues. Already blocking, they're slow and blocking. Here's where we got caught up in this because let's run that back. As you'll see here, they never once hit their brakes. They're straight in the fuel. Didn't have nowhere to go. They was all over the track here. Hold your brake, buddy. Do the rest of the people a favor, get out of the way. I mean, you're along for the ride when it happens, but hold your brake, not the gas pedal. Ooh-wee, they're all over the place, that damage. Alright, right here is where it happens. P1 gets in the grass. DJ takes the lead. and then they jet. TK comes up in second. Here's where this race gets interesting. P5 gets alongside of them. They're gonna come over here and try to pinch them out in their quarter panel. Boom, boom. P5 is just slowing everybody down. These two get inside each other going at them. Oh, Lordy. Comes over and tries to nudge them out. Yeah. This is the kind of driver you just want to put them into the sandbox. He was gonna pounce for sure. They're just waiting. But ain't much of a wait. Gr3 is just trying to get his nose in there. Yeah, they're getting through and they gone. They gonna get away from all that. Don't blame them. We're on the inside. That was a little rough stuff, but they deserve it. Well, they've been treating everybody. Yeah, they got them little red flashing lights there on the right side down there. The typical ones that do all this crap has got all that done in. That keeps them from spinning and helps control, slide or something. Well, they done made a move on the wrong move on this red one, so we'll see what happens here. Oh Lordy. This happened just why his car was going the wrong way, though. Alright, they messed up on their own, they get through cleanly. But he wasn't having it, so bam. There we come through. Surely they're not going to finish P10 after all that. I like that on the back of the car. Shift happens. I use that logo too on a few of them. Because in this lobbies, it's definitely something going to happen, that's for sure. Well, they got all them little red lights flashing too. That's pretty good, y'all. That's the top 10.